Hey, what's going on there, everybody? This is Sammy Leggett here, representing Team JVS. Here you guys a official movie review from Sundance 2024, and I'm talking about actually 2025. I'm talking about one of the best films at Sundance called East of the Wall. The premise of this is you have, um, man, a family. That's the best way of kind of putting it. But a family that has lost the husband, lost the father, and they are, horse trainers. Like their role is to train horses and get them prepared and nurtured to do whatever, and also potentially go into competitions. Unfortunately, they're dealing with some financial problems and a lot of unresolved grief and trauma. And now they're in a situation where they have to figure out how to make it out. This is starring Tabatha and Portia Zimiga. They are mother and daughter. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, they are amazing in this film. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of break down everything about it, but let's go ahead and kind of get to it. So the thing that kind of caught me off guard, first off, about this is just how gorgeous this film looks. From a cinematography standpoint, I'm not sure how. So this was directed by Kate Beecroft. I'm not sure how they captured it so well. It is easily one of the best looking films I've seen this year already. And whether it's the open range of the Badlands or whether it's the elegance of seeing like a horse in full motion, sometimes it's a drone shot. Sometimes you see a moment where it's a behind the back shot where you see the backdrop moving or slowly going, or it might be just subtle moments where you see like the kids that are of different parents just together. Like it's a ragtag group of like family members essentially. There's a one scene that happens with the grandmother in this film, played by the amazing Jennifer Eel. She has this, birthday event, and it's taking place in the barn, and it seems like it's just going to be like a normal whatever. But the way they handle the close-ups, the backups, like it's just the camera is held with such a delicate motion that you're never missing out on anybody's conveyed emotions or thoughts or progressive storylines. And matter of fact, there's not an antagonist or a protagonist in this film. Everybody's got stuff going on, and everybody's going through life. That's one of the reasons why this film works so well. It honestly feels like a biography. This feels like this is something that actually happened, and we're just retelling what that happens on a movie scale standpoint. Because when you see the film and you see Tabatha, or you see Portia, or you see Scoot McNairy in this one, you believe that this actually happened. You believe that these characters are very different, but they're also very human. One of the things that I'll say about Tabatha, and I'm going to leave something off on that and her daughter Portia, is that when Tabatha is on the screen, she commands the screen. It's almost as though she's been doing this for years. Every scene that she is in, you believe the hype. You believe that she is an amazing trainer. You believe that she's an amazing writer. You believe that she's a dutiful wife, widow, and also supporter. She can convey so much with her eyes and her presence without actually doing anything. And the interesting thing about it is her daughter is even more of an interesting aspect, because there are scenes with her that's so much emotional vulnerability. You can tell that she is angry. You can tell that she is angsty. She's also thirsty for life, and she doesn't know how to grieve. And both of their performances are astonishing. But what's even more astonishing is this is their first movie roles. It's crazy. They are, I'm not, if and this has actually been picked up by Sony Classics, which I'm happy for the film got picked up at that. But their trajectory, once the world sees this film, is a whole different level. And they deserve it. They are excellent in this one. Portia, in the way that she handles her character in this one, it's interesting. They actually have the same exact names in the movies. Portia is an amazing writer. So some of the scenes with her from a horseback riding standpoint is so elegant and insane. Like you can tell that they both have so much raw talent. But I think that it goes deeper than just like their presence. Like you can feel their emotional weight. You can feel everything that they have going on the inside through the small little nuances in the way they communicate with their family members or through their friends. But I think the other thing about it is all the other supporting characters. Like I said, Scoot McNairy is in this one. He's played the role of Roy. Roy's one of the people that wants to believe in whatever they're trying to do. And the other thing about this is from Scoot's standpoint, you don't really know what kind of person he is. You don't really know what kind of person even Jennifer Ehl's character is, because she's the grandmother of this. Her name's Tracy. You don't know who they are. You really don't know whether or not they're an antagonist or protagonist or what. And that's why I said that this film comes off so human that I love that aspect of it. So when you have moments where you got the whole family just riding out together, acting goofy or drinking or doing something stupid, it's so believable. And I think the other thing about this is also a modern day cowboy story. In all intents and purposes, Tabatha and Portia are modern day cowgirls or cowboys. And it's interesting how they handle it in this film. And like when you see them kind of option out to go and try to sell horses or interpret what a horse is or what's going on, like they play it so naturally that this feels so real. Like this is one of the best films, Sundance for me. This is easily a 10 out of 10. I think from acting standpoint, from action, choreographed, cinematography standpoint, like when they actually have the horses riding them and maneuvering around with them in certain scenes, handled really well. When they actually have the scenes that aren't like flashy or with any kind of action, it's filmed well. When you have moments where it's framed and you really don't know or can perceive who's what, that's when this works so well. And I think that this is a 10 out of 10 film. Highly recommend you go and check out East of the Wall. One of the best films of Sundance for me. And hopefully when you guys get a chance to see it, it's going to be one of the best films for you. I'll talk to you guys later. Keep it locked. JVS, we ain't going to stop. Got a lot more coverage from Sundance coming. Peace, people.